What's going on, guys? It's Mighty. My PS3 just died. It's dead. Never to return. I got the yellow light of death for the second time. It had happened maybe 2 years ago. I still have the original launch day PS3. It had gotten the yellow light of death like 2 years ago. I sent it into Sony, and for, I think it was like $100, they fixed it so that it worked, but I lost like all my save data and everything on there. It just happened again today. I was recording some Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, and my PS3 just turned off. So it's gone. Even if I sent it into Sony and they fixed it for however much money, it wouldn't be a permanent solution. And all of my, like, I'm playing through Final Fantasy X HD Collection. I'm like halfway through the game. That save data is gone. I'd have to restart it. Borderlands 2, I'm playing through. That stuff's gone. I'd have to restart it. So, oh well, like, it's gone. I had just bought a PVR, $130 a couple days ago. It's kind of useless right now. It sucks. So, why am I smiling about it? I had kind of a battle with my, like, inner demons and insecurities today. Not just dealing with the PS3 thing. Obviously, that's a small issue in the grand scheme of things, but kind of represents a larger issue that I've always struggled with. And earlier today, now, this story is not meant to make anyone feel bad or call anyone out. I won't use any names or anything, so if you're watching this and you think this pertains to you, don't feel bad about it. So I'm developing this TV show, right? I've talked about that a bit on the channel, and we're going through the characters now. It's 3 main guys, me and 2 other guys that are the main actors, and we're also writing it as well. And in the character description for my character, we kind of have that he's not as good looking as the other 2 guys, and so that kind of hurts his confidence and self-esteem. And I've always looked at myself as being of average attractiveness, which I guess has vanity in and of itself. I don't know. I've never found myself to be particularly handsome or ugly, for lack of a better word. Kind of always felt like I fell right in the middle. And in life, like, that's, who cares? That's fine, right? I feel like most people think that about themselves. But when you go to the acting world, or in modeling or anything like that, where your face is front and center of the job, that matters a lot more to other people that aren't you. Because in a job, like if you work at a desk job, or if you're like a doctor, who cares what you look like? That means nothing pertaining to your position, to your career. In fact, if any sort of promotion or anything was based on your attractiveness, you could sue the shit out of your boss, right? But acting is totally the opposite way. How you look isn't the only thing that matters, I mean, if we're being honest, but it's a huge part of what matters. You can get turned down for a role because of the way you look. Not just for being good looking or not, but if you are the right height, or the right facial structure, if your eyes are the right color, anything like that. It doesn't have to just be how attractive or unattractive you are. Or they always say in Hollywood, you don't have to be good looking, but you have to have an interesting face, whatever the hell that means. And so I've gone through my whole life being in the kind of acting world with this knowledge that I was never going to make it big because I was handsome. That was never going to happen. And I guess a lot of it, too, just kind of stems from more recent insecurities, because, like, I don't know, I'm not in the best shape of my life right now, and so there's a lot of insecurity about that as well. But to see, like, written on a piece of paper, or I guess not on a piece of paper, on Google Docs that we're using, to see written on there my character is not as attractive as the other two. I don't know. Like, that's not... You don't want to read that about yourself. Because I'm sure there are some people out there that have no insecurities about the way they look. They think they look great. And most of those people probably do look great. Most of those people are probably beautiful human beings on the outside. But I think that most of us, from time to time, have those insecurities. But it's different to see that written down. You know? So that happened earlier today. So I was kind of just feeling like crap after seeing that. Because it just kind of came out of nowhere. I wasn't expecting, like, I don't know. I don't want to harp on that too much. And for the record, this is not me fishing for compliments. Please don't leave a comment of like, no, you're handsome, whatever. Like, I appreciate the sentiment and you're trying to make me feel better, but that specifically, that's not the point of this video. In fact, focusing on that too much is a detriment to the point I'm trying to make. So let's move on. Seriously, that's not what I'm going for here. Please. So, I'm playing Mass Effect, recording some stuff, and my PS3 dies. I already knew what the problem was, because it had happened before, but I went out, I was like, I'll just Google it, see if there's anything that I'm not aware of, if it could be another problem. And everywhere I go is like, nope, it's dead. That's it. The end. You can like take it apart and use this hairdryer technique, but that won't even fix it. That'll give you another couple days, and you'll have to do it again and again and again. And I was like, well, that's it then. I'm done. So, kind of piled on top there after just spending all this money on a new recording device and doing YouTube and stuff like that. And I was feeling pretty down. I'm home alone today too, which is part of it. My wife's at work right now. Because were she here, like, I'd be able to vent to her and she would, calm me down and make me feel better about it. And that would be it. But she's not here. She's at work. So I even was like texting her, but she's not getting the text yet. Because she's working. So that was only making it worse and worse and worse. Because I just kept thinking about it. I kept getting more upset, more angry, and frustrated. Because YouTube is a huge creative outlet for me. I'm not in a position where my job fulfills me creatively. I'm not acting full time. I'm not doing I worked at a bookstore and I just left there. Next week I'm going to be starting at a pharmacy, which is a great job. It pays more. It's full time. I'm so thankful for that opportunity, but that's not what I want to do with my life. You know what I mean? And so YouTube is an outlet for that. It makes me it gives me something to look forward to when I'm at home, something to look forward to when I'm at work, that I can go do, and it's an excuse for me to play video games, which I love, and talk to people, which I love doing, and be creative, and I'm learning editing skills, and I'm networking with people, and just, it's fantastic. I'm so happy that I finally was able to start doing that. I don't have the largest viewership in the world, but that's okay for right now. That's not what, I'm not trying to be famous on YouTube. I'm not trying to be rich. I'm not even at a point where I'm trying to, if I can make this a career. It's totally just an escape, a creative escape for me. And so I was like, well, my PS3's busted, I can't do these videos. And that kind of just took me down a path of, no one watches my videos anyway. I have 53 subscribers. This is just, doing YouTube is a waste of my time. Playing video games is a waste of my time. I should be doing something way more productive. I'm 26 years old. I'm married. I don't have a career. I need to be spending more time doing that and less time doing this stupid video game stuff, this stupid YouTube stuff that I'm getting nothing out of. I've been doing this for 9 months. I've made 5 cents. How many hours have I devoted to this YouTube thing and gotten absolutely no return on it? Such a waste of my time. This is so stupid. I'm just going to quit. I'm done. I was going to record a vlog, upload it either today or the next day, and just be thanks everybody for watching that watched. I'm done. I'm not going to keep doing YouTube videos. Who cares? No one will miss me. And then I took a shower. And I don't know, my shower time is one of my most private times to think, to do a lot of thinking. And I still started out, I was just pissed and ready to give up and just totally down on myself. I had sent a wife to my text, sent a text to my wife just saying that, all the stuff I just said, like, I'm done, I give up, who cares, what the hell does it matter anyway? I'll do something that is actually productive in my life. Knowing full well that she was going to respond like, don't do that, come back to it when you're not so emotional, this is great for you, blah, 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 because she's supportive of me, but I didn't care. I wanted to give up. And so I was in the shower, just thinking about it, and then my stubbornness kind of got the better of me on the opposite side, where I was like, no. Like, this one little thing that happens is going to make me quit? I don't quit stuff. I'm way too stubborn to quit anything. If anything, my PS3 breaking will make me want to keep doing YouTube in spite of it. To say, yeah, PS3, you think I'm going to miss you? No. I got my PC, I got my PS4, I'm going to keep playing games, I'm going to keep doing YouTube. Screw you. I don't need you, PS3. And then I decided to be a little more rational about it and took it from the perspective that this is a small problem to have. Today, it's a big problem, specifically the PS3 thing. Today, it's a big problem because I'm kind of out of luck with my PS3 stuff that I want to upload, and that sucks. But on the larger scale, like looking at my life, or even like the bad things that will happen to me this year, this is totally minuscule. Oh, I can't play some video games that I wanted to play. How awful. So I started trying to look at it from that angle, and just that is not going to stop me from doing what I love to do. I still don't know what's going to come from the YouTube thing. I could do this for another 5 years and never gain another subscriber. I could do it for another month and then be like, it stopped being fun, and that is when I want to stop. I don't want to stop because of some outside influence or my insecurities getting the better of me and saying that no one cares. I'm only going to stop when it stops fulfilling me creatively, because that's what I started it to do, to fulfill me creatively. And as long as it does that, I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep playing games. I'm going to keep talking to you guys. And these vlogs specifically, like, they allow me to put into words all of these thoughts and feelings that I just bundle up and don't express. I tell my wife, because I have to, because she's my wife, but the only way to overcome these insecurities that we have is to face them. And me quitting YouTube because my PS3 broke was not me facing that. It was me running away from it. And so to tie it to what I was talking about earlier about perceived attractiveness or whatever, I am the way that God made me. Or for people that aren't Christian, like, you are the way that you were made or birthed or whatever you choose to believe. Wherever you think you came from. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I can get plastic surgery, but no. But I have so much more to offer than this. I would hate to have people only pay attention to me because of the way I look. And for that to be the only thing that matters about me is the way I look. I would hate that. There's so much more to me and to anybody. There's so much more to anybody than what is outside of them. What their skin is like, what color their eyes are, how big their mouth is, their giant beaver teeth that they have. There's so much more to you and to everyone else. And that is what matters. Focusing on those things, your skills that you don't even know that you have yet because you haven't tried. I'm discovering so many things about myself through this writing process and through doing YouTube and talking to people. All of these passions that I didn't know that I have, these skills that I didn't know that I have, these talents and this drive that I didn't know that I had. I'm so motivated to make videos, and I'm getting no return from it. Nothing. Like, if I get 10 views on a video, I'm happy. But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm doing it for me. Because I love it, it makes me feel creative, and it satisfies me. So I'm going to keep doing that. I don't know. I don't know. Like, it's weird to say, but I'm proud of myself for that. That's a discovery for me. And an achievement. Because the PS3 thing, like, is a small problem, but it was how I reacted to it is the larger issue. Because there are going to be so many things that happen to me in my life that are way worse than my PS3 breaking. And if I can face those things how I faced this today, I think I'm going to be all right. So thanks, guys, for watching, for listening. I don't know. I guess my biggest message to you guys is don't let those little things get you down, for one. But more importantly, use those things as motivators to figure out what you want to do with your life, or if you already know what that is, to pursue it 100%. Because I'm still figuring it out, and I don't know when I'm going to figure it out, but now I know that I will. And I didn't know that before today. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video.